Here's our first full day on the boat. We just woke up to go do some bird watching. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and the sunrise is pretty awesome. Let's see if we can go watch some birds.
How many now? Look at the hanging nest on the street.
It's actually like a hanging bird nest.
Wow, I have seen those in pictures. Look at this. Isn't that cool?
That
Does
is
that
really
look
cool.
like a paradise?
Yeah, definitely.
What's that?
Beehive.
Daniel, what's that big ball on that tree?
The
Isn't that ball?
termites. The termites are the best indicator for people how high they have to construct their houses. Water never gets to the termite nests. It's gonna be all flooded, all that area. But the termites is in the higher level. One more time, officially, welcome to the Amazon! On the Amazon River. Oh, see how wide the Amazon River is? More than 5,000 different species of fish.
Wow.
Wow! This morning we noticed that there were some, people growing rice. They take advantage of the low water season. They picked out this alluvial soil, which are considered very rich and very fertile. So we're gonna go in a little bit, see how far we can go and explore a little bit the Yarapa, which is a tributary. Pink dolphins are a species that are well adapted to this freshwater ecosystem. Pink dolphins, they came originally from the Pacific. And the gray ones we saw this morning, they came originally from the Atlantic. There was a time, before the Andes, the Peruvian Andes emerged, there was a time when the Pacific ran into this part of the Amazonia. There was a time also when the Amazon River, runs in the opposite, flows in the opposite direction. Most of the time the sloths are sleeping. They feed on leaves, food of alkaloids, and those alkaloids, after the sloths, they eat them, they turn into a sugar. The sugar eventually ferments, and the fermentation, makes them drunk. That's why it's sloth. They can sleep up to from 18 up to 20 hours. That one is called the Amazonian Cecropia. That's the kind of tree that the sloth feed on. Yeah, most of us, we don't like bats, but bats, let me tell you, bats, they do a great job in the rainforest.
Dispersing seeds?
Yeah, they're responsible for a lot of the seeds dispersal. Toucans also, those are beautiful and colorful birds, they're also responsible for a lot of the seeds dispersal in the tropics. Oh my goodness.
Dugout. Dang, that's so small.
I felt like chocolate because I was just about to get melted. Look at the canoe, my friend.
Yeah.
When you see the canoe, there's a family lives up there, and the canoes are, most of the dugout canoes are made out of the cedar. Oh, listen to the parakeets flying in front of us. If you've never seen a rice field, check it out.
Yeah.
We eat probably more rice than the Chinese people.
Look at
Look at this guy.
that's awesome.
Oh, look at them all.
Oh, look at them. Oh, there's more. There's one right there, right there. What are they?
These are called yellow-hooded blackbirds. They belong to a group called the Orioles.
Those look like flowers.
Oh, look at this guy.
That's awesome.
Oh, look at them
Oh,
all.
look at them. Oh, there's more. There's one right there, right there.
I used to work with a gentleman who was able to recognize more than 2,000 different species of birds by listening. Black mud is it's a beauty product.
Yeah.
You make a little paste.
Yeah.
Should we make a match? You know, I wouldn't want one half of my face to look good and the other half to look old. It's really soft.
Filled with them.
Getting your treatment, huh?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that one. Oh, and Matthew's getting it all on camera.
Yeah.
Operator error.
Doesn't even look like the boat will fit that way.
Yeah, this got stuck.
Go give him a nudge.
Allison's the best driver.
Wave to Angel. Angel! Hola, hola. Inca Cola.
Oh.
You know, go straight up to the very
Oh,
top.
there you go.
Yeah, that's the bird that call the nickname is caralar. It's a few speed of bird that they do a dual call. Yeah, they male and female they perch together in the same. Oh, there, it's gonna do it.
Oh.
It sounded just like you too.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's all by itself, but when they are both together, you know, they wiggle their tails. They flirt a lot.
That's cool.
The black cap Donacobius, which is actually a ram. It's in the ram
Oh,
family.
it's in the ram family.
Oh, there's a black collar hawk.
Oh wow, that's big.
Check it out. Let's go get him. See up here. See this big tree?
Yeah.
The lowest branch go up to the second branch coming off to the left.
He's hanging down.
You know, that's where the bird is.
Oh, yes.
The branch is just kind of leaning
Black collar, you said?
black collar.
He looks like Tom. Like he's majestic.
What's he waiting for?
Predator.
Yeah,
He's waiting for fish.
Yeah.
They catch fish on the surface. They don't really dive. Tributary called Marañón, and Marañón has a meaning. Marañón means, you know, cashew. The Cashew River to the right, Ucayali to the left. And Ucayali, which is a native language, also has a meaning, a new breaker. So the Amazon River changed, you know, names as you're going up. Before the missionaries traveled to the Amazonian, you know, to this part of the Peruvian Amazonian, you know, during the 1700s. So the Amazon River had, you know, over 200 different kinds of names, but it still has, you know, a lot of different, you know, names as you're moving upstream. As you're approaching the Andes of Peru, the river, you know, the locals, they don't call Amazon, which is the same Amazon, but they just use a different name, you know, for the Amazon River. They call Tambo River. As you're reaching, you know, the source of the Amazon, which is way up high in the mountains, you know, elevation 1,500 feet above sea level, you know, the river is called Apurima. The source of the Amazon is way up in the mountains of Peru, but Arequipa, which is a city where they have a very interesting canyon. I think it's one of the deepest canyon in the world, called the Colca Canyon. You know, they see the little water, you know, coming out of the little glacier, you know, and then how to imagine, you know, that water will travel, you know, 7,000 kilometers, 4,200 miles from the source all the way down to the Atlantic Ocean, passing by 10 different countries. This point where we are right now, this is what, you know, we call properly Amazon. This is also the beginning of the National Preserve, Pacaya and Samaria. How big is Pacaya and Samaria? As big as Belgium, which covers an extension of 2,080,000 hectares.
Wow.
More than 5 million of acres of rainforest. This seems as a protected forest. It's one of the most diverse rainforests on the earth. When is a good time to come to the Amazon?
Yeah.
My answer is today.
Don't delay.
Today, yes, my friend. And of course, you know, through international expeditions. So, yes.
Nice plug.
Yes. All right. Very strong current right here to make sometimes you know, built up, you know, like a whirlpool. It's
Yeah.
very deep right here where we are. It's approximately 120 feet
Oh,
deep.
wow.
Talking about 40 meters. 213 villages, they live, you know, around the national preserve. A few of them, they live in the preserve. Let's move on, my friend. Let's turn on the air conditioning, all right?
Two butterflies right there.
Oh, is it two?
I think so.
Oh, that's really pretty.
What do you say, 7,000 per night? 1,001.
7,001.
Whoa, that sounded cool.
Can I not pull a Tarzan here? It's gonna get beds.
Oh, wow. They're huge.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think anything at Home Depot would take care of that.
No.
Will we see, what they call the bullet ant?
Yes.
When we do our jungle trip?
Yeah. We'll show you tomorrow. The black one. Yeah. You know those, huh?
Yeah.
If you cut it and get the juice out of it and stuff, it paralyzes your vocal cords. So those in their lives, they pull over to and they're getting chewed up.
Oh, you getting me some? I'm busting the drone out pretty soon here. I feel like I could just walk across them. Should I try it? Should I try it?
Something big in there.
Right? There's probably a couple caimans hiding out. It looks like almost like some sort of Venus flytrap. Wow. Awesome. Now time to fly.
Yeah, yeah, really. Okay, I'll get out of the way.
He'll move it around. He's gonna take it out. He's calibrating it right now. There he goes. Yep. See if it comes back.
Well camouflage, look at that.
Oh. That is cool.
Yeah, Matthew.
And he's got those like a pointy nose and pointy eyes.
It's true. See
You
that?
can barely even tell when he breathes too. He just
No more.
You would like to sing along with the children?
yeah.
Yeah. A ver, una vez más. 1, 2, 3.
¿Cómo están mis amigos? ¿Cómo están?
Muy bien.
Esto es un saludo de amistad.
Muy bien.
Haremos lo posible para ser buenos amigos. ¿Cómo están mis amigos? ¿Cómo están?
Muy bien.
A ver, ese aplauso. You're gonna get a special prize for singing to us this morning.
Yes.
Say goodbye to the children, amigos.
Adiós.
Gracias. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
Gracias.
Amigos, vámonos. Say goodbye to the children. Muchas gracias.
¡Bravo! ¡Más fuerte!
We promise we won't kidnap you. Pretty sure, right?
This is one of the ranger stations that we find into the national park. So we have to sign in the guest book. Otherwise, we are going to be poachers.
It's a great shot for a koi hair.
Okay, mis amigos, now we'll start to go into this small tributary called Nauta Creek. Ahí está gritándome.
Como el tucán.
You see that? There is a black color hawk.
Yes.
Black color hawk over here, guys.
Right up in the tree.
You see? Right on the tree, the branch. That's a very good one. Look at the ficus tree over here, guys. On your left side. That's a big ficus. Usually they grow up to 90 square feet. So
Wow.
that's quite small compared to some of the ones we might find into the reserve.
Sure.
The holes are made by catfish. Armored catfish. When the water rise, they actually lay eggs inside. So that's why we see the holes. And also we find eels living inside. We have monkeys. Up there, look at the monkeys, squirrel monkeys. Okay, you see this big tree over here? On the right side, inside. With a laser, aiming over there. That's where there's a monkey over there. He's gonna jump very soon.
There's one close by here.
Behind the leaves.
So the
Behind
laser.
the leaves in that. See the leaves moving? I don't see him. I just see the leaves.
Yeah.
Move fast. Jump fast. Yeah, just some of the ones over here. Oh, you see them moving over there?
See the trees are moving.
Monkey. Oh, one is climbing over there. You see beautiful yellowish color? Oh.
This is the top of that tree. Or the one that's sticking out over the water, that brown thing.
Yeah, it's a termite.
Termites?
Termite.
Oh wow.
That's pretty dang
They're
high.
yeah, they're up high.
Yeah,
Here
termite.
the forest is flooded.
That high?
So it
Wow.
gets flooded, so land termites won't survive.
See the water mark on the trees. You can see how high the water goes in the
Plastic ants, we call it. Ant nest. The structure is completely different. They use mainly soil to build up the nest in comparison to the termites. the same color of the nest is completely different because they produce a kind of carbon, natural carbon, with organic material like dry leaves, and they regurgitate and build up the nest.
Oh yeah, nice. Wow.
That's another black. There it goes, there it goes. Oh, just posing. Dale para atrás. This is home for tarantulas, scorpions, snakes at night. A nice place to sleep on a hammock.
Yeah.
We must not forget that laughter is the best medicine. Machine gun, machine gun. It's a kingfisher. Somewhere inside, the kingfisher sounds like a machine gun, guys. Yeah, the bird say kingfisher. Mira este fico, es bien bonito. Amigos, probably we will not have another chance like the one we have now of jumping off for 3 minutes just to see the tree around. It's a beautiful ficus religious tree. It's amazing home for tarantulas, snakes, boa constrictors, scorpions, and I invite you to jump off. Take a picture. It's really just here on the shore. Who wants to come?
I do.
Okay, please. We must not forget that we are explorers.
That's a good photo group. You guys stand up there and take a photo here. Anybody want to go for a photo?
I do.
Go. That's a good shot.
Aquí quedaría una foto con el grupo.
That bird's getting mad because you're getting in his nest.
Into the place.
Oh, God.
Hey, good.
Get it, Scott, get it.
Easier going up and down, huh?
Well, yeah. Going up, you just look in front of you. Going down, you're like, wait, where am I going? That is cool. That is really cool. Beautiful indeed.
That face. Hey, Victor.
One more.
What should I do?
Whatever you want.
Backflip.
Backflip. Heisman?
Posing.
One more. Yeah.
So you're a climber. Okay, amigos, hope you enjoy it. So I just want to share with you. You know that pink dolphins are pink because the capillaries are close to the dermis, to the epidermis, and they actually, depending on the mood they have or how active they could be, they turn a little bit more pink. So it's really very interesting. So when they are a little bit gray, sometimes we say just grumpy or they're angry. The head seems to be 12 to the main bone. So they have to be.
Oh, there he is.
What a great finale of this day, of this excursion with the pink dolphins. Guys, we have to survive. Camping today, camping. Are you ready for camping? We're gonna have a beautiful sky anyway.
That's our surprise.
We have beer, no problem. Y al llover, pero solo llovía en donde estábamos nosotros. Pero entonces es que nuestros clientes se aceptan, por ejemplo, ahora de que la vida en la tierra está arraigada en campo electromagnético. Ya todo es de un tipo de energía electromagnética.